They don't want you to know this, but everyone around you is already brainwashed. Not by science fiction, but by repetition. Because every ad, every scroll, every opinion you hear is shaping your mind right now without your permission. You don't realize it, but your thoughts, your habits, and even your self-image have been programmed by the world around you ever since you were little. And here's the twist. The same brainwashing that built your limits can also rebuild your greatness. The problem isn't that you're brainwashed. Everyone gets brainwashed. It's that we didn't get to choose what program got into our minds. So in this video, I'll show you how to rewire your mind the way that the high achievers and high performers do from all around the world. The goal is to help you make success normal, is to make sure that struggle becomes optional. And by the end of this video, you'll learn my 5 mental codes that will help you erase the patterns holding you back and how to install the identity of someone who wins by default. So let's begin with code number 1. Belief is built, not found. The first thing you must understand is that the real belief isn't just a burst of motivations. It's muscle memory. You don't stumble upon belief. You build it one promise kept at a time. Most people wait for confidence to show up before they act, but belief doesn't come from thinking. It comes from having proof. Every action you take is evidence to your subconscious that you can be trusted. And the moment your brain actually believes that you're a reliable person, it's going to start opening doors that it used to keep locked. So here's a little belief building plan that you can follow to make things simple. So number 1 is make micro promises. Keep them so small that you can't fail, whether it's waking up on the first alarm in the morning or doing one more outreach at work or reading 10 pages of a book. The size doesn't matter. The integrity does. Stack proof daily, because each time you follow through and you write it down, you're building a bank account of trust with yourself. Every check mark, okay, is a deposit, and every excuse you make is a withdrawal. I want you to reflect weekly on it, read the list, and keep it, feel it, and let your nervous system actually learn the feeling of being certain. You don't find belief, okay? You earn it. And once you do, nobody can take it from you. Code number 2. Your environment is silent hypnosis. You don't rise above your environment, okay? It's very difficult to do that. You actually mirror it. Rooms, people, digital spaces shape your mindset more than motivation ever will. And the truth is, you can't stay powerful in a powerless space. Your subconscious absorbs everything around you, the energy of your friends, the order of your home, the words on your feed. There's 3 things that you must upgrade if you want to really change your environment. Okay, the first thing is people. Double down on those that make your ambition feel normal. Okay, step back from anyone who tries to drain it by any means at all. Number 2 is places. Keep your space clean, inspiring. The state of your room is literally the state of your mind. So take a look at your house. If it's organized, probably you are. If it's not, then you're not. And the third thing is media. Unfollow anything that takes away the spark in your life. That's a very simple one. So when you change your environment, you can create space for your new identity. Code number 3. Not every bad thought deserves your emotional attention. Your brain doesn't record what you think. It records what you feel, because every emotion you repeat, it becomes a signal that tells your brain, hey, this is who I am. So if you constantly feel stress, fear, your brain will begin to think that that is your natural home. And honestly, guys, this is such an important one, because I learned from my meditations that not every thought that comes across your mind is you. You do not have to pay attention to it. And even more important, you do not have to emotionalize it. Okay? Listen to that, because whenever I have a bad or a negative thought, I just let it flow through me, not into me. I'm not going to hold it here, right? And I highly recommend a book I read a long time ago called The Untethered Soul by Michael Singer. He goes very, very in depth in this, which I'm not going to do in this video, but let's jump to code number 4. You don't rise to your goals. You fall to your standards. Winners and losers both have the same goals, but why do the winners always beat the losers? Simple answer. It's because the winners have a different standard. They have a different standard in the way that they think. They have a different standard in the way that they take action. because they do take action, because losers don't. But anyways, big goals create excitement for everyone, but the high standards actually create consistency. You don't become what you want. You become what you're willing to tolerate in life. If your minimum standards are chaos, then you're going to find your way back to it. If you raise your floor, your ceiling takes care of itself. Ask yourself, where in my life do I have low standards right now? And once you pinpointed some areas, I invite you to explore on how you can explore those parts of your life. Give it a try. Code number 5. You can't outrun the story you tell yourself. Your mind is loyal to the story it believes, even when that story hurts you. The words you repeat in silence shape everything. They tell your body how to feel, tells your brain what to notice, and your life what to ultimately create. If your inner dialogue always says, hey, I'm not ready, or I always mess things up, or people like me can never win, your mind will bend reality to prove that you are right. Your brain doesn't care whether a story is true or not. It only cares whether it's been told often. So if you don't like it, repeat a new one. Repeat it long enough until it becomes your new story. And the steps are simple to rebuild your story. The first step is to actually catch the story that you don't like. You have to be able to see it first. Step 2 is finding the origins of the story. So that way you can actually detach yourself from that source and never let it happen again. Step 3 is replacing it with a better story. Step 4 is actually rehearsing it enough times until that new story becomes your second nature. An important thing to do is also attach and create proof for your new story in your life. Every time you act in alignment, in congruency with your new narrative, you can write it down. Every small evidence creates big beliefs, big wins, and soon your old voice will sound so foreign, like a lost language that you forgot. And you don't want to remember it anyway. So you don't have to fight your mind on this. You have to feed it a better story until the old stories starve and dies away. That's the whole point here. So let's do a quick summary of all the 5 codes. Number 1 is your belief is built, not found. 2, your environment is silent hypnosis, so choose it well. 3, not every bad thought deserves your emotional attention, right? 4, you don't rise to your goals, you fall to your standards. And the last one is you can't outrun the story that you tell yourself. Your mind is the most powerful piece of technology on the planet. Every word, every emotion, and every habit is a code that tells it who to be, what to do. And the question isn't whether you're brainwashed or not. You are brainwashed. But if you're going to be brainwashed, you might as well brainwash it with the best things on this planet to help you build and achieve the greatest life, right? Whatever that means to you. Write down your own script. Run it every day until it feels like breathing, because once you take control of your mind, your life follows. So if you guys like this video, you'll like my other video that I'm going to share somewhere here that goes more in depth on actually how to change. And if you want to see more content like this, hit subscribe and perhaps the like button down below as well. So I'll see you guys in the next one. And remember, one last thing here, love is always the answer.